Got a new big three in the NBA, and it's in the Big Apple. The news of James Harden heading to Brooklyn to join KD and Kyrie is still sinking in for many, and now it's official. The four-team trade that landed Harden in Brooklyn was officially announced earlier today. Remember, this deal comes after months of speculation about the future of the 2018 league MVP, who wanted to be traded to the team. He got traded to the team he wanted, creating a virtual finals or bust expectation. GM Sean Marks on making the move for Harden. He spoke today. Listen.
I think we know what James is capable, on the court. We've seen that when you're bringing in, MVP, first NBA team caliber player, he knows what he's capable of doing. And then when, we've had conversations with him, and he's so eager to get on the court with these guys and be part of this and start fresh. I don't want to speak for each one of them because I'll let them have their own voice and their own narrative around this. But I think they understand that there's without a doubt going to be some nights where one or two need to sacrifice for the other and so forth. But I think they're all looking for that common goal. We're all looking for that common goal, as I've said before, is to be the last team standing.
That is everybody's goal. Let's say hello to NBA reporter Malika Andrews joining us now for more on this story. So, Malika, what else can you tell us about when we might see James Harden suit up for the Brooklyn Nets?
Well, Sage, James Harden is landing in New York imminently now, this evening. And after that, he's going to need to go through a physical. But before he can play, not only does he have to pass a physical examination, but every player that's involved in this four-team trade, all of them have to pass it. And then once that happens, the questions shift for the Nets about how they can gel on the court. But Sean Marks said that he consulted with his stars while he was making this deal and constructing it. And what he was most pleased about is all of their conviction that they want to win, that they are committed to trying to make this work, to work towards that end goal of winning a championship. He said that, yes, he heard what James Harden said in Houston on the final days that he was there and how unhappy he was. But what is important to him is that James's message to Marks was, I want to win. That is all I care about, and that's what Marks cares about now.
All right, let's talk now then about the elephant in the room, really, Kyrie Irving. He has now missed the Nets' last 5 games, citing personal reasons. And, of course, he does remain under league investigation for potential violations of the COVID-19 protocols. GM Sean Marks, again, you heard him a second ago about James Harden. Here he is today also on the absence of his star point guard.
Without a doubt, the organization's disappointed with not having, any one of our players, in this particular case, Kyrie, not amongst us. I don't want to speculate and say why he's out and so forth. I've had conversations with him. We look forward to him, being back in the gym. But, you also hope there is an adequate, more than adequate excuse as to why he needs personal time. And, he will address that without a doubt.
All right, so Sean Marks there, again, of course they're looking forward to having Kyrie come back, but it may not be up to the Nets, you're saying? Fill us in.
That's exactly right, Sage. Because of what you mentioned, that league investigation, the league has to determine, even though Sean Marks said that Kyrie Irving just today has been testing every single day that he has been away from the team, it is up to the league to decide whether or not he violated league protocols in appearing to go to a family birthday party. Remember that video that had been circulating online? Because players cannot go to bars, they cannot go to clubs, they cannot go to events or gatherings of more than 15 people. So if the league determines that he did in fact break that rule, he could be subjected to a quarantine, which would further his return to the court. It would further push back that return to the court date. So that is what Sean Marks says that he is waiting on. He said he's hopeful that that decision comes soon so they can make a plan to get Kyrie Irving to come back with the team.
The Nets are scheduled to host the Magic on Saturday. We'll see if Kyrie comes back or if he misses his 6th straight game with the team. Malika Andrews, thank you for the latest.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.